Racing takes place on Friday out at Fairview. We are racing on the poly track. 8 races on the program, with race number 1 set to get underway at 12:30, which will be the start of the bar part. An open maiden will get the day started over 1200 meters. And joining me on the line is Grant Paddock. And Grant, how are you doing? And how's everything going your side?
Yeah, morning Rahil, morning punters. Yeah, everything pretty good. Lovely weather today in Port Elizabeth, and I believe it's turning a little bit ugly over the weekend, but we'll be all good to go. We're on the poly tomorrow, so hopefully we have a decent day.
Well, let's get straight into it. Race number 1 over 1200 meters. Your favorite is Graduation Time at 18-10. Grey Smoke trading at 33-10. 4-1 about Charge Ahead. It's in 11-2. What Now My Gal 7-1. And Better Bar Those. Now, having a look at race number 1, given that it's an open maiden, it does tend to make things a bit more difficult than what it should be. But your thoughts on race number 1? Looks to be a trappy contest to get the bipod underway.
Yeah, difficult. Well, it would have been an easy race if the Cotton Yard was in good form. Unfortunately, they're going through a really lean spell, but I think Friday they should turn it around. This was Graduation Time, a very good run to Ubusika, who came out of the maidens and got bobbed a short head. So that form line is pretty strong. I'm happy with that form line. He should take a power of beating here. So I'm going to tip Graduation Time to win it. The horses to chase him home. Grey Smoke, he'll be there and thereabouts. This new horse for the Ziesman Oosthuizen, you got to always prick your ears when you see Richard Fourie jump aboard a Ziesman Oosthuizen horse, the 3 Charge Ahead. He's definitely going to be in the money, there's no doubt. And then the new horse from your part of the world, What Now My Gal, from the Mitchley Yard. She's a bit of a quirky filly, but she's probably doing good enough to run at place there. But I'd say Graduation Time should take a power of beating here.
Yeah, many punters will be looking to Graduation Time to get the day started on the right note. And 18-10, well, let's see if this individual can get the job done in the first race on the program. Race number 2 over 1400 meters, a maiden plate for fillies and mares. And your favorite in this contest is More Than a Dream for the Sharon Cotton Yard. Loom Kotwa aboard, and the 3-year-old daughter of Visionaire will be looking to go one better than she did last time out. This horse, Enchanted Sky, last time out, we thought she was a good thing in that event, but I know she was giving away a lot of weight, Grant, but to me it just seemed that she didn't want to win a race, because I thought Louis gave her every possible opportunity. She went past the horse, but she just didn't want to finish the job. So More Than a Dream possibly could get it right, or would you be with Enchanted Sky again?
Yeah, once again, Rahil, boat race between the two of them, Enchanted Sky, More Than a Dream. I've seen they've added the blinkers to Enchanted Sky. She didn't seem to travel last time out, but she will go better with the blinkers, I'm sure, from a good draw JP up. I don't think that form line is overly strong, and I think the More Than a Dream form line to Burn Baby Burn is far stronger. Even though it is 100 meters further, which will probably suit Enchanted Sky more than a Dream, the two of them is sufficient to get you through everything, and it's the exacta for the day.
Numbers 2 and 3, the exacta to play in race number 2 on the program, the start of the PA. We'll move along to race number 3, which will be the start of the Pick 6, 1900 meters the distance. Another maiden plate for fillies and mares, and Fire Glow tops the boards at 22-10. Montreal is at 5-2. Sunlit from Heaven trading at 3-1. It's then 9-2. And Better Bar Those. Now, Montreal having a first start for the Kelly Mitchley Yard. She's been a filly that's been fancied in quite a few of her starts, but her last sort of 3 rounds haven't been the greatest of performances. But now that she goes over a trip that should suit her on pedigree, and the first round for Kelly, I'm sure that there's more to come from this daughter of Kurari.
Yeah, 100% Rahil. First of all, the 7 Grandioso has been scratched out of the race. I have gone for Montreal. Kelly's done extremely well with these horses that come over from Cape Town, these maidens, finds the right race for them, puts Richard Fourie on. Richard actually phoned for the ride on Montreal. And it's a big filly, probably going to go out there and try and make all. I've taken her to win it from Fire Glow, Sunlit from Heaven, and Sundrop. Those 4 horses will get you through the Pick 6, no doubt. And my preference definitely here for Montreal.
Montreal trading at 5-2 in the market. Hopefully Richard and Kelly can team up for yet another success in race number 3. And as you heard from Grant, Grandioso is scratched, and that would have been an important scratching in race number 3. Race number 4, an MR 68 handicap over the 1000 meter trip. 2:15 is the off time. Jackpot 1 gets underway here, and your market has got Donny T at the top. 33-10, 9-2 about Adea. It is 11-2 Mia Regina. Ferrando at 6-1. 6-1 meet at the Windsor. It's then 10-1 and better bar those. Now, this was Ferrando. I'm surprised that he's so short in the market at 6-1, returning off a 772-day layoff. But what can you tell us, having his first start for Kelly?
Rahil, he's done his work. Let me put it to you that way. He's done his work. He was off for over 2 years. It wasn't an injury layoff. I think he was supposed to go to Mauritius, if I'm not mistaken, and it never materialized. But he's done his work. He's had quite numerous gallops. Nice, solid horse. Likes to take it up early and go on with it. Going to be a quick race. Yeni's on. So got a bit of a draw to overcome, but he's definitely fit enough to run a decent race. Johnny T ran an extremely good race last time out to Thundermaster. Just a little bit concerned, lugging 62 kilos. And 14 days later, but it was a really, really good post maiden. It's a tricky kind of a race. This Mia Regina, the filly's got to come in with some sort of a chance, but unfortunately also drawn out at 11. Then I found a little bit of a spook in this horse, Kuznetsov. I think he's found himself again, got beaten 1.75 last time out. He just needed that run from a bad draw. He's now got a good draw, I think, and they brought him back 200 meters. So he's definitely going to be a runner, there's no doubt. Kuznetsov, tricky kind of a race. I've gone 1, 6, 9, 2, and in the pick 6 you need to add in the 8, Mr. Bodacious, who's dropped nicely in the ratings. Unfortunately, got a bad draw.
This horse Kuznetsov 12-1 into 10-1, so there's certainly a bit of early support for this runner from the Duncan McKenzie yard with Chase Mojan aboard, and Grant thinks he could be some nice each way value in the 4th race on the program. Race number 5, a fillies in May, 66 handicap over 1200 meters, 14.50 the off time. Angel C 4-1, 5-1 Hilda Lita, 11-2 about Jade's Cabernet, it's then 6-1 and better bar those. Now Angel C, she's in cracking form, and Montana Turner has got her in a very good space at the moment. Do you think that Hilda Lita could turn the form around with the Angel C on their last start?
Over 1200 meters, no. I think Hilda Lita's a better 5-furlong horse. Angel C, the handicap is getting to her now. She's got a lug 61. Her wins have been over a 5-furlong, strangely enough, and she's been running on over other distances, but she seems to only win over a 5. I like this horse, Jade's Cabernet, the 7 horse. They fancied her first time out. There was a bit of money for her around. She just needed the run. So they took her to the front, and she just got tired. She would have come on from that. And I think the 7 horse is the right horse in the race from the 1, and then the 8 and 9 to probably fill up. I think if it was a 5-furlong, I would have gone for Hilda to be in the money. But I think the Jade's Cabernet is the right one.
Yeah, Jade's Cabernet around 11-2 in the market. A horse that I'd keep an eye on, number 6, Chelsea Blue, because I've expected a bit more from her here in KZN, but she hasn't been able to put her best foot forward. Now having a first round for Alan Krief at around 12-1 in the market. Maybe she's one to include into the play as well. Moving along to race number 6, 1600 meters. This is the Founders Trophy. And Gallic Tribe tops the boards at 3-1, 7-2 about Perfection, 4-1 Port Louis, 5-1 Out of the Darkness. It's then 11-2 and better bar those. Now this horse Gallic Tribe, he ran an absolute cracker last time out in the Algoa Cup. Possibly just he went too early on that occasion, going 2,000 meters for the first time, but back down in trip to 1600 meters. Robert Carty in the irons. He looks to be a massive run in this contest, Grant.
Yeah, Rahil, my best bets on the day. Jacques got his yard ticking over very, very well. They're doing a good job over there. And I think that run last time out was superb. The kid did let him go too early, there was no doubt. And he just ran out of puff the last 50 yards. He holds the career force Port Louis. I think he'll be very, very hard to beat. And if anybody wants to banker in the exotics, this is probably the right horse to banker. His danger is obviously Port Louis, Out of the Darkness, Perfection, and Bush Tracker. But I'm very confident a Gallic Tribe to run a massive race.
Yeah, Gallic Tribe at around 3-1 in the market. A suggested banker from Grant in race number 6. And this horse, well, he's running extremely well. He's got such a good turn of foot. You could certainly get the job done in race number 6. Race number 7 in MR 72, 1400 meters, 4 o'clock is the off time. And the 7th race has got On the Road Again as your favorite at 3-1. Gunsmoke at 7-2. Pashton Wally is at 5-1. 11-2 Sir Neil Longsword, and then it's 7-1 and better bar those. Race number 7. What's your thoughts on this event, Grant?
Tricky. tricky. You got to be careful here. My place accumulator, I think I went 3 horses, 4, 5, and 6. I do think Gunsmoke will turn it around on Sir Niho Longsword with the weights. He's holding solid form. He's got to be in the money. He's definitely my first pick from Sir Niho Longsword and on the road again. But the race doesn't stop there. A horse like Phantom of the Forest has got to run some kind of a race as well. He's holding solid form. Passion to Wali. Got a bit of form, the weight comes off his back, and he's got to be a massive runner as well. Very, very tricky race where hill punters need to go as wide as possible. I think I went 7 horses in my pick 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. And that should get you through, but tricky race.
Yeah, it's likely a race where you could go with the field and get a bit of a nice result in race number 7. Race number 8, the final race on the day. 16:35, the off time. Fillies and Mares 72 handicap over 1400 meters. Having a look at the fixed odds betting market, Idabel tops the boards at 7-2, along with Burn Baby Burn. It's 4-1 about Cabon Capi. Tried and True 12-1 into 8-1. It's an 8-1 Global Rush 12-1 and better bar those. Now Idabel, last start winner. She won quite a nice race with Muzieni aboard. Handicap has given her 6 points for that success, but I can certainly see her going on with the effort and possibly even doubling up in this race here. But this horse, Burn Baby Burn, you you thought More Than a Dream could be a lively contender in the earlier race, and if she happens to come through to frank the form, does that just strengthen the chance of number 10, Burn Baby Burn?
100%. Also, it's good to see Richard stays on her after a maiden winner. She came from Stone last, so she's going to enjoy the 1400. There's no doubt. But maiden winners, I normally tend to have a look at them for 2 runs before we go for them. Colorama's a big runner. The 12. There's a good turnover over the weights with Ida Bell. She's got to be a massive runner. Ida Bell's holding solid form and won a very good race against quite a bit weaker last time out, but she could go back to back. Now 60 kilograms. I see there's been a bit of money for the 5 horse here, Tried and True. Lunga had a nice winner last week, and you got to take note of that. And this horse, Carbon Copy, really won a very good race here first time out. Unfortunately, 62 and draw 12 got it all to do, especially over the 1400 jumping on that camber. Tricky kind of a race. I went Colorama to beat Ida Bell, and then the 10 horse Burn Baby Burn and Tried and True. You probably need to add in Carbon Copy in the pick 6 as well.
Colorama at around 12-1 in the market. That's Grant's top selection in race number 8, and that's certainly a lot of value for you to have an each way play on in race number 8. Now we're going to move along to the suggested bet, and Grant will take us through his suggested bet for racing out at Fairview on Friday, and it is a place accumulator. Grant, take it away.
Thank you very much. First of all, my best bet, race 6, number 5, Gaelic Tribe. My value bet, race 5, number 7, Jade's Cabernet. My suggested bet, the place accumulator, goes as follows. First leg, 2 and 3, by 4 and 5, by 1, 2, 6 and 9, by 1 and 7, by bank of 5, by 4, 5 and 6, by 4 and 12, for 192.
That's Grant's place accumulator, and he's given you his best bet and a value bet for the 8 race program on Friday. Grant, thanks very much for your time. All the best, and have a wonderful weekend.
100%, Rahil. Thank you very much, and good luck tomorrow for the punters. Goodbye.
Thanks to Grant, and all the best to you as the viewer and the punter with racing on Friday.